Yo, what's goody, bro?
What's goody to hoodie, baby?
Man, it's
Long time no see.
yeah, it's been a while since you've been on. I think the last video you were on was at Matt's crib, huh?
Yeah. Officially released. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause yeah, we had more than a couple that we put that was in the archives. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is the conference. Your host Johnny G with the homie
TZ Foreman,
aka
King Foreman.
Hey, y'all, give it up, baby, for my man.
Thank
you, guys. Give it up, guys. Seriously, man. Seriously, dude. Great dude, man. Great dude.
Thank you.
And okay. Okay. Yep. Thank you guys. Seriously, man.
Damn.
That man there. Hey, hold on. What y'all know? Yeah, man. So we're honestly this episode today I kind of want to dedicate it to the homie Macmiller,
Homie Mac.
This past Saturday was his anniversary
6 years, man.
of his swimming. God, 6 years, bro. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, bro.
I know, it's crazy.
Dude, where does time go, bro?
Bro.
That is wild. So I guess just to kind of start, what was your introduction to Mac Miller? I'll explain mine afterwards, but like, when did you first get introduced to Mac Miller?
I first heard Mac Miller. So I'm a big TDE fan.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling on YouTube. I first discovered Mac Miller through the homie Schoolboy Q, because they were best friends.
Yeah,
they were great friends. I'm pretty sure they're best friends.
Yeah, no, they were pretty close.
And
from what it seems like.
I was watching an interview. It could have been Nardwar. I forgot who it was, but Schoolboy Q was gonna be. He was in an interview, and the homie Mac. They were talking about Mac Miller, and then Mac actually showed up. And then I like knew his music, but like really didn't like listen to it at the time.
What did you know?
I think his biggest hit was probably like Donald Trump.
Really?
Maybe Nike's on my feet or.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that era of Mac Miller.
That era, yeah.
Yeah, but like I didn't like.
If I must say, dude, like I didn't really care for that era of Mac Miller.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like,
no,
he had some bangers.
He had some bangers on the album for sure.
Like
but
the album that has Nike on my feet. What record was that?
I think that. Oh my God, I could be completely wrong, bro. But I feel like it was something about pizza.
Something. But that
like that's the thing. I wasn't in. Oh, go ahead. I'll tell you when I was.
Okay. That right there was like my introduction. But actually sitting down and actually listening to a Mac Miller album was probably Good Morning AM.
Oh, Good AM.
Yeah, Good AM. Why do I keep saying Good Morning? Yeah, it's Good AM.
Yeah.
But yeah, that album right there. I think it was like senior year when that album came out. That's when I was like, I purchased the album, listened to it. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
Because at the time it was like, I kind of found his stuff kind of corny.
Yeah.
Kind of like, but that was just a wave of how rap kind of.
That was like his generation and what his generation a little bit,
Yeah.
and he
like fucking Riff Raps was big around then. That was kind of corny. That rap was kind of like popish a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as like. You had like Sexy and I Know It, like that kind of era. That's when he started popping out, really. Like 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi, like that kind of music.
Yeah.
But then when I was like, damn, like he's actually spitting, like I can actually sit down and listen to it, was that album.
That Good AM. I would probably have to agree with that. My first that Good AM is probably a really good album to be introduced to Mac Miller too.
Yeah.
The first time I was ever I heard a couple Mac songs before, but like Nike's on My Feet, I always thought was like that's like I thought that was
probably one of his first hits, huh?
Yeah. I thought that was a good one, and it wasn't until he released The Divine Feminine, aka shout out to homie Mac. Shout out Mitch. My girlfriend made that. It's pretty dope.
Shout out to Mitch.
She made the other one too, the Texans one, and I don't know if they could see the Gorillas one right here, but she made all three of these.
Man, that's pretty fire.
Yeah. The Divine Feminine was the first album I heard from Mac Miller because I'd been listening to Anderson .Paak since 2015.
2015, yeah.
And
shout out to the homie.
Shout out to the homie, yeah. And I was listening to him, and I seen that the song "Dang" I think was one of the singles.
Oh yeah,
off the
Divine Feminine.
Off the Divine Feminine, and I heard that song, and I was like, man, this is good music. What the hell? Like, is this what Mac Miller has always been like? Because what I've heard from him, it didn't sound like this.
Right.
I think that's when the Divine Feminine, he took like that next step in his career, in terms of just like the creativity with his music and stuff like that. Like I think he was like, dude, he dove into it and he just. I don't know.
Serious approach.
Yeah, dude. Like it was a much more mature version.
You could tell it was like a switch.
Yeah. Like completely different sound. I feel like from Good AM. I don't know if it was Good AM and then the Divine Feminine, but I just know when the Divine Feminine came out, I think in like 2015, 2016. That's when I was like, man, I like this. Like the whole album, I thought was great. And then after the Divine Feminine, he came out with Swimming. That was his next album after that. Yeah,
probably my favorite Mac Miller album.
It's such a good album. And this past Saturday, what we're talking about was the anniversary of it, and that's crazy, man. 6 years. I can't believe it's been 6 years.
It's crazy that it's been 6 years since he's passed. Like he literally passed. We're the same age as him when he passed.
Yeah, I know. I think about that.
It's crazy, man.
I'm just like, dude, that was so young, bro.
So young.
So talented, man. But what I was gonna say was, bro, what were your favorite tracks off his Swimming album? Because I have my favorite, obviously. I mean, the whole album is good.
Probably my favorite Mac Miller song.
The two most favorite albums off that song for you personally.
Man, it's kind of hard because I feel like this right here there's no skips to this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, maybe I feel like what I say right now might not be the same I say tomorrow. You know?
Yeah.
But I will say this is probably my favorite Mac Miller song of all time. Is what is it? What is it? Something Coming Home.
Come Back to Earth.
Come Back to Earth. Yeah. Come Back to Earth. And excuse me, I'm literally just got into Mac Miller like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And let me say, I've been listening to Mac Miller like nonstop these past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm still like learning the names and all that, but Come Back to Earth is probably my favorite Mac Miller song.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
okay,
like out of all the albums right now, that and probably Ladders right now.
Ladders is a good one too.
Those two right there, I can pinpoint out right now.
Yeah. My two favorite off the album got to be Jet Fuel.
Oh fuck yeah, I forgot about dude. Jet Fuel is such a good one.
Dude,
too.
Jet Fuel's a good one, man. Jet Fuel and probably Perfecto.
Perfecto, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. It ain't perfect, but I don't mind because it's worth it. Is it? Who really has the time? And is it? Bro, he just kills it. Now, just for a little bit, guys, I just want to hear a little bit of it.
Let's hear it.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it.
Just give him a hint.
Just a
little taste. Give him the tip.
Just that man there. There you go, right here. Yeah.
Bro, it's this motherfucker right here, bro. Every song on this album is from the soul, dog.
Dude, absolutely, I agree.
From the fucking soul. Like, there's not many albums, at least for me, whatever genre of music, where you could be like, fuck, man, I'd resonate with every fucking thing he's saying right now.
Yes, bro.
You know what I mean? It's like, am I writing these lyrics right now?
Yeah,
type
right.
Shit?
Like, dude, this sounds like exactly what I'm going through type shit.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, as hard as it gets, cool, calm, and collected. Holding my breath, this ain't what I expected. Don't argue to death, pull my heart out my chest. The cards is all on the table, I'm calling it. Don't say it, I swallow it. When living off of borrowed time, often I'm on the fence, on the line, adding up what's on my mind. My feet on the clouds, head on the ground. Yeah, we going down, bet you know me now. I'm treading water, I swear. And if I drown, I don't care. They're calling for me from the shore. I need more. Well, it ain't perfect, but I don't mind. Because it's worth it. Is it?
Is it what?
Who really has the time?
It feel like a weekend on a Tuesday. Bro, he killed this album, man. And even Circles, bro. Circles is so good.
And that's another album where it's like, there's no skips on that one.
Like, bro, I think his last 3 projects were some of the best pieces of work he ever put out. You know, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You know Vince Staples?
Yeah, I know Vince Staples.
Vince Staples and Matt Miller, obviously, they were pretty cool.
Right.
And Vince Staples came out like not too long ago. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I hit this thing right here.
Oh, that little. Okay, I know what you mean. Vince Staples came out and was like Mac Miller's Swimming album. He was like saying that as long as he's known Mac Miller, he was like that was the album that he had been trying to make his entire career.
Oh, I think I seen something like that.
I retweeted it, and I may have sent it in the group chat with you and Mike, but like I was like, dude, what? Like, I just thought it was crazy. He was like, I'm not shitting on any other Mac Miller album. He's like, Mac Miller, I like Mac Miller, I love Mac Miller, but he's like, the Swimming album was everything that Mac wanted to make. You know what I mean? And like, just hearing that is like, you can hear like just all the work that went into the album. I feel like in terms of like, he put, like you said, he put his heart and soul into this album, dude. Yeah. Like, just with the music and the instruments that are in there, bro. Just the production is just insane, man. And I don't know, bro. It's sad, dude, to hear like some of the songs and just like, man, dude, like he was dealing with some shit, dude.
So much, yeah. And it's like, you don't hear that a lot from artists no more. You know what I mean? Or like, maybe you do. Maybe I don't, listen or like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, fuck these last 2 albums really, Circles and Swimming, man. It's just like, man, it's like every song I'm like, damn, bro, I feel like, he
was doing it, bro.
Also, it's like, man, it's just like so genuine. You know
yeah, literally.
So fucking genuine of just like how he's talking about just so much in his head, just trying to escape for just a little bit.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Shit like that is just like, I mean, that's what normal day-to-day people really kind of go through. A lot of people, it's just like you're stuck in rut. You got whatever problems you got. You're in your head about your problems. You stress, boom, boom. You try to, that's why a lot of people turn to alcohol, weed, drugs, or whatever, just to try to get that a little bit of escape.
Yeah.
To get out of your head. And yeah, man,
it's crazy, bro, because I feel like a lot of people, sometimes myself included, you kind of forget that these like celebrities, that they're humans too in a way, because people, you kind of idolize them. You put them on this pedestal, and then you hear about like some of the problems that they have, and even some of them like committing suicide and stuff like that. It's like, it kind of shows you like that money really can't fix.
Money's not everything.
Yeah, money's not everything, and money can't fix everything for you. You know what I mean?
Off of, I think it's the Circles album, where, what is it, Good News?
Yeah, Good News.
It's just like, all they want to hear is just good news. They don't want to hear the other shit that
they don't want to hear
going through and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro. Damn, dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that, They want to...
No, they don't like it when I'm down. Yeah,
they don't want to hear when it's like, yeah, man, I'm going through this or whatever like that. Is all they want to hear is like, yeah.
It's a good news, that's it.
Yeah. That's not how life works.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have. Everybody has their problems in each certain way. And
exactly.
Like, life isn't all about, as much as everybody desires money or fame, whatever the case may be, it's, there's more to it than that,
Yeah, absolutely.
Guarantee you there's nobody in this life that's ever, or on this earth that's living or lived before us that's just a complete perfect life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, people have their own stuff, and that's what you really get from these albums right here, is just like, a lot of people can resonate. I think that's why, did this album go diamond?
Which one? Swimming or Circles?
Swimming.
Swimming, I'm pretty sure.
I know it hit a lot of,
Yeah, Swimming was nominated for a Grammy when it came out, and I believe Cardi B won that year. And a lot of people were upset about that, and then even Mac Miller's family came out, and they were like, no, we're happy that she won.
Yeah, I mean, all tour and stuff like that, but...
Mac should have won that. Nah.
Hey, man, it's just, listen, I'm just saying this because, you know, like, I think Cardi, you know, she could definitely rap. She's definitely got the talents. But, man.
When you I feel like just, this isn't saying anything about, like you said.
There's not a lot of albums that can really, like.
There's not a lot of albums that sound like Swimming, bro.
Not maybe that sound like it, but also it's just of how perfect it is.
Yeah.
And how just a master, like, I feel like the closest thing, and I know it's kind of separate, but the Damn album.
Yeah.
Kendrick's Damn album is just like so perfect. It's so, you know, everything is like just you know, it's just, I don't even know how to say it, but it's just like perfectly put together.
Yeah.
And the Swimming and Circle albums too. Those two albums right there, man, are just.
He was supposed to release Circles after he was done with his tour for Swimming, and after he was done with that tour, he was supposed to release it. They said, and it was supposed to be like Swimming in Circles.
I don't know how true. I don't know how this is, but I feel like they're almost the same album. Where it's like I feel like he just recorded a bunch of like bangers, and then like. He ran out of spaces to put for Swimmings, so then he put for Circles, then he put for Swimmings.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of those were left over.
Yeah, from what I read, dude, he was working on those albums at the same time.
Yeah, you could definitely tell.
Yeah, they have the same kind of vibe to them.
You
know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Just the music and everything he's talking about and stuff like that. Like they got those same vibe, and it's just honestly, it's just really good music, man. Honestly, like Mac Miller is definitely one of my favorite artists. I was gonna go see him in concert that year, and then he unfortunately ended up passing away. I remember I woke up to the text message from my cousins because they know I'm a huge Mac Miller fan, and my cousin was like, "Hey, man, you know your boy just passed away," and I was like what, who?
Like who?
Yeah, he was like Mac Miller, and I was like, man, no way, bro. I go on Twitter, dude. I remember because I was working nights at the time. I was at CarMax, and
shout out CarMax.
No,
fuck CarMax.
No, I'm just kidding. Shout out CarMax.
Shout out CarMax.
They got pretty good. They got pretty good deals on cars.
Yeah.
But I remember like what went to Twitter, bro. And as soon as I seen it, it was like, yeah, he passed away. At the time, it was undisclosed. No one knew what happened. But then it came out. It was a overdose.
How long did it come out? Do you know?
It came out the same day.
Same day, damn.
It came out the same day he passed away. It was everywhere.
Right? Like it was laced cocaine.
It was laced cocaine with fentanyl. Yeah, he was. I guess he would just probably like I'm gonna do it one day. You know, one time.
Hit this mug and it was just laced.
So what had happened was I don't know exactly. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it because I don't know. I seen it on YouTube, and it looks like a lot of proof on it, but I just don't want to disrespect him and by saying something that's kind of wrong.
That's not even true.
Unfortunately, it was an overdose from
accidental overdose
from an accidental overdose from laced cocaine.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad, bro, because he was alone when it happened.
Damn.
There was
nobody there.
They found him apparently in like I think it was like a praying position, they said, or something like that. No one was there. No,
he was in a praying position.
That's what they said.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
And he went and one of his managers or his friends or whatever, you know, went over to his house because he wasn't answering his phone, and I think they had like the 911 call that I heard, and he was pretty like
he was trying to make a 911 call.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, the manager.
The manager was like he's not responsive or whatever, yada yada, and it was just
Damn.
It was so unfortunate, man.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, seriously, man. Rest in peace, because I feel like he was such a you know how you have those people, bro, that like those actors or those celebrities that you see, like athletes or whatever, and you're like, man, that seems like a really genuine, really cool person to be around.
He was one of them.
Yeah, he was one of those people, bro, definitely. And yeah, it's unfortunate, man. But what I was gonna say was like, what does his music mean to you? Like, how do you feel his music means to me? Means to you? Because how it means to me, it's like just kind of like you said, he talks about a lot of things that I can resonate with.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel like if someone like this is having those kind of problems, man, and he's got all this money in the world, like, and he's so successful, it's like
I mean, he's got the house, the cars. I mean, this man's literally got everything.
He's got the life, bro, that everyone wants, and yet like he just still like has demons that you know what I'm saying, you just can't get away from sometimes.
Yeah.
What his music has meant to me, was just. It's unfortunate, but obviously it means more now that he's gone.
Yeah. And
it's just almost like, damn, you didn't just like he was so great, and it's like, I guess you just don't really realize it until like, man, he's not gonna be making music no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Before I answer your question, I will say, just becoming like a big fan of Mac Miller, it does kind of sting a little bit as far as like, man, now that I a sense of regret of like, I wish I would have listened. I was bumping this shit when it actually came out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, he did pass away like a couple weeks right after he dropped Swimming.
Yeah.
But at least Circle, I could have been like, man, you know what I mean? Maybe even got to see a performance or whatever. Like that. Now I can't even see that. You know what I mean? So as far as that, but what his music actually means to me is, it means a lot. It means as kind of like what you were just saying is like, don't, you know, just don't be in your head, you know, as far as just whatever case it may be, whatever this person's going through, whatever I'm going through, and just don't. Wait!
Cops! I wonder if that picked it up, dude.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what are they talking about?
Hey, if you can't keep that shit in,
no, definitely.
But yes, no matter what you're going through, as long as you work through it, it will be okay.
And it's not easy.
It's not easy, and that's life. And you're gonna have these moments where you're sad, you're in your head, you feel like the world's just crashing down. But at the end of the day,
just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing. And that's kind of what I get from it. And unfortunately, he was battling some demons. He gave into those demons that unfortunately led to his death.
Yeah.
And I kind of just take that as like the demons that I'm, you know, the battles that I'm going through. Don't let it defeat you. Don't give into these, you know.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you know, if you just let it consume you or whatever, it's not going to end well.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree. I mean, just like you're saying, man, it's crazy, man. I don't know. I think it's like you like, I don't know. I guess just, it's because like what I'm about to say, like I can't sit here and say like he didn't have people around him that were trying to help him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think Ariana Grande even talked about it. Like whenever she, you know, they broke up and she came out with a statement and was saying that he has like, or either it was when they broke up or he passed away. And she was like, you know, he's just such a sweet person and just such a like pure soul. And he had these things that he was dealing with that I get no one could really help him with, you know what I mean, besides himself. And it's just, I think when you're in it, it's so hard to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bro, you have that money, dude, to get pretty much whatever drug you want to at the drop of a dime.
It's got to be hard, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think he even, I don't know, it might have been, yeah, I think it was off the Good AM album where he's like pretty much talking about like this, he can get anything he want, like at the drop of a hat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I remember there was a video one time where he was talking about his addictions, and French Montana was in the video, and they were in the studio recording or whatever, and he was like mixed in some like lean, you know, some lean. It's like codeine cough syrup,
Right.
and he was mixing it with Sprite and stuff, and French Montana was telling him, he was like, nah, man, like this is like real stuff, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to take that much. And he's like, nah, like I know what I'm doing, yada yada. French Montana was just kind of like, nah, bro, like I'm trying to tell you, you know what I mean? And I don't know, like when you see things like that, it's just kind of like it really makes you, I guess, like understand the whole picture a little bit better. And it's but to what his music means,
right.
It just kind of inspires me, bro, to kind of continue to do what I want to do with my life, you know?
Exactly.
And I see a bunch of things that he talks about in the interview. Was like, man, like just do something that you want, you know? And and just about spreading love in general, man. Like I just love that message about him.
That's another thing. He was
a huge person on love.
On love, yeah. And that's another thing that I kind of just forgot about is, yeah, man, just love and positivity. I mean, he was a positive person.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know him personally, but if you listen to his music
and you see the interviews,
it wasn't all like, yeah, his last two albums were like more of like on the real side, like he's explaining what he's going through and stuff like that. But there's songs in there where he's talking about love and spreading the positive vibes and stuff like that. And it's, I mean, because at the end of the day, you just can't be consumed in this darkness.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what he was also maybe trying to put out as like, yeah, I'm going through this, but you know, you can also
you can get over it too.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Yeah. And but yeah, it's just, you know, there's not always darkness at the end of the, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel type shit, and it's all about just trying to work through that darkness to get to the end of the tunnel and stuff like that. And that's what, so far as a new listener, you know, that's what I take away from it. And yeah, just how really life is just a journey, man.
Yeah, honestly, bro. And it's like they talk about like peaks and valleys and stuff like that, man, and just like highs and lows. And like I remember I heard J. Cole in a song was talking about like that's why I don't get too high or don't get too low, just because, you know, you're super high on like something that just happened, and it's like, yo, man, this is great, this is so good, yada yada, and then like you got those moments that kind of bring you back to reality a little bit, and it's like then you're kind of bummed out because maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, and it can kind of send you down it can kind of send you spiraling down in a little bit, like just depending on what that might be, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And like if you're looking forward to it so much and then it just doesn't happen, it's like some people get so, I think, just like discouraged by something like that it didn't happen, and you know, it causes people to quit certain things, or it causes people to just give up on life, or whatever the case may be. But you got to understand that there's people around you that still love you and care about you and stuff like that, and just, man, I think at the end of the day, it's just pushing through and I guess not just talk about the things that you're going through with the people that mean the most to you. I'm not saying you have to talk about all your problems or anything like that, but if you're going through something, I feel like it's best to just talk to someone who can understand you a little bit better, because there's a lot of people, I think, that hear things that people are going through and they automatically want to like tell them what to do. Like, I don't think you necessarily need to tell someone what to do. You just kind of got to just be there for them in a way, you know? Yeah. Hear them out. Because sometimes people might even have the realization of when they're talking to someone about things, and it's like, as they're talking about it, they kind of just like, well, man, I never tried to do this, or I never tried to do that, you know what I mean? Or just simply asking a question like, well, why do you feel that way? You know, and then kind of just diving deeper in from there.
I forgot what song it is, and I want to say it's off maybe the Swimmings album. Yeah, you might be able to tell me. But it's kind of like where he's just like, he's pretty much just explaining like he needs to lay down and rest. And like he's doing spring cleaning he's in his mind doing spring cleaning. That's
good news.
Good news, yeah. And it's kind of almost what you're saying is like how, one person, it might be doing good just talking to him, but also the next person, not everybody works the same. So one person actually just might be okay with just actually sitting down, just relaxing, and actually just working through your problems in your own head, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just kind of just do some spring cleaning, you know what I mean? And I think that's what also I resonate a lot with, that hit me a lot with, is like, I be in my head and I ain't doing no spring cleaning, you know?
Yeah.
It's dirty up there. I ain't swept a little bit, you feel me?
Yeah, no shit.
And
I like that line a lot. He said, I spent the whole day in my head.
Yeah, there you go.
Did a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Like I'm gonna play it right now, just a little bit of it, because it's such a good song. This was a single off of Circles. This is the first one they released. And the music video for this is so good, dude. Like, just the music video is awesome, man. But just like listen to this, dude. It's so, you know.
I spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Well, maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. Why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand, I hate dealing. I need and I'm gone, but it ain't stealing. Can I get a break? I wish that I could just get out out my goddamn way. What is there to say? There ain't a better time than today. Maybe I'll lay down for a little, instead of always trying to figure everything out. And all I do is say sorry. Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Good news, good news, good news, that's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. But when I'm flying, oh, it make them so uncomfortable, so different. What's the difference? When it
Man,
ain't
bro, that line, bro, I just heard. Yeah, dude, that line I just heard right now, bro. God, that it's like when it's crazy, bro, because I've heard like the music I've heard lately, right, and listened to, and the things I've experienced in my life, like. It's crazy when you go back and listen to songs and you're like, it's kind of like going back and watching old movies that you haven't watched in a long time,
Yes.
where you're actually watching the movie and you understand it a little bit better and you're like, dang, bro, that's deep, or that hits like a little bit different. Like that's how it is with music too sometimes. And just hearing that line, man, it's man, what does he say? I'm trying to read it. Red time of the day. Oh, right there. I wish that I could just get out my goddamn way.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I think that's everyone in life. You know, they always talk about the battle, like that whole battle of life. I think is just you versus you. You know, a lot of people.
At the end of the day,
yeah,
it's you versus
and
you.
people try to. I mean, myself included. I'm guilty for this as well. It's just kind of something that you have to like really program yourself to just do. I think, but it's like. Everyone, I think, is like in a way kind of self-sabotaging themselves with certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like how he's talking about, like, I can't just get out my goddamn way. And it's like, you know, you just maybe have things that you know you need to do that you put off or something like that, or whatever the case may be, man. Like, I don't know. Just hearing that line right now, it's like, man, like that really hits different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's man, it's unfortunate that he's gone, man. But like, what a beautiful piece of work that
He left behind.
He left behind, man, and it's awesome, bro. I'm glad someone like him like did exist at the same time we did, and it's like, yo, man, this music is like it's life changing music, bro. It's such good music. Like honestly, man, like he's a big reason why I feel like I'm as into like just different instruments being in music and stuff like that, because he like I said, he took it to a whole new level, I feel like, with the Divine Feminine. He could have done this in other albums as well, but like just with the trumpets and the saxophone and stuff like that. Like, dude, he was really, really experimenting and just killing it, bro.
I feel like he really started to take a point where when it was AM, good AM.
Yeah.
That's when, like, if you listen, I forgot the songs on there, but if you really listen to the album, it's like, every song is kind of just really different. The beats are just kind of like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? He's got a couple where it's like, it starts off with one flow and then the beat changes and it's kind of just, you know what I mean? But then once he goes from that album to Divine Feminine, how do you say
Divine Feminine.
Feminine. It's like, I feel like it's more storytelling that's really getting me. Where it's like the turning point, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's where like, ooh, shit, like he's like, it's almost like he's not even making music. He's just like,
he's writing his thoughts.
Yeah, literally. Like I feel like when I'm listening to these like last 2 to 3 albums of his, I'm looking at his journal.
Yeah.
I'm reading his journal right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like. I feel like, damn, like, and I guess it also helps like. I'm going through similar stuff where it's, you know, it's kind of where like, you know, maybe not exactly.
Yeah, but no, you resonate with the things he's talking about because in a way
like,
it kind of applies to you.
Exactly. So it's like.
I think everyone could, you know. Yeah.
I feel like another thing about this album is like, no matter what, even if you don't listen to rap or you don't listen to this kind of rap, it's kind of hard to deny like the things that he's actually talking about is like.
Yeah.
True, but also it's like. Man, just like touching in a way. You feel me? It's just like, you know,
like literally, bro. It's
it's just hard to deny these albums.
Yeah, bro. It's hard to deny them as like I feel like they're classic albums, bro.
Exactly. They're instant classics. And the crazy part is like the unfortunate thing about him passing away is like you never know. He could have probably just been taking this shit to the next level type shit.
He was only getting better, I feel, you know? And like just
like if you really look at his discography, you could really tell from he's a young kid being wild, this and that.
Yeah.
And then just as him getting older, becoming a man and like this is what I'm going through, this and that. You know what I mean? So you go from having a party, this and that kind of music to, hey man, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm trying to help, you know.
Yeah.
It's beautiful work, man.
You've heard Programs before, the single?
Yeah.
Did you play it here? I think it was you one time that played it here.
It could have been, yeah.
Because I never heard that single before. I heard Buttons, but I never heard Programs.
Programs, yeah.
And when I heard it, I was like, yo, what? Like, dude, what? That's when I was like, bro, he's just doing what he wants. Like, he's an artist, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you just make anything. And it's
Literally.
like.
He's versatile because if you look at like this might have been off of the one we were talking about earlier about Nikes on my feet, but Diablo.
Oh no, that's Faces.
Faces. Okay,
yeah,
that album right there.
That's a good album too.
If you look at that song, it's like, you know, it's like damn, like he can talk his little talk, you know what I mean, and his little rap shit, you know.
Yeah.
But in his way, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's like.
He's not trying to be like anyone else.
He can give you the party. He can give you his like life story. He can give you fucking. Now I wouldn't say street talk, but like kind of just like a little more hardcore. You feel me?
Yeah.
Than what his other stuff would be. It's like he could really just versatile with it.
When I first heard because I remember like I guess you put it on YouTube or whatever, and it was on my TV, and. You know, I'm sitting there watching YouTube one day, and I think that same night you had come over, and when you left, like I was sitting there just watching YouTube, and, like, you know, I was up late, and I seen like Programs, and I was like, what is this? I never heard this song before, and then when I heard it, I was like, bro, that's when I was like, I'm not surprised at how good it is. You know what I mean? Like it's Mac Miller.
Also, the single Woods.
I think that was another single off the Circles album. It's probably good news and Woods.
Woods is another beautiful.
It's like things like this ain't built to last. I might just fade like those before me. Man.
It's
when will you forget my past? Got questions, ask you no story. I'm playing Programs right now.
All right, play Programs.
I gotta hear a little bit of it, bro.
This is, oh man. The more I think about it, it's like, this is another favorite Mac Miller
song. Bro, for real.
Because
I don't got a reason to lie. They gave me the key to the sky, but I'd rather open my eyes, cause that's what'll keep me alive. Something that sees in my mind. Please do not fuck up my day. Everybody want a headline, I don't got nothing to say. Except I'm coming back with the freshness. You know I love making an entrance. Now, don't get defensive. Time is a matter of seconds. 1, 2, 3. Off to see the wizard, leave the picture. Me and liquor, evil mixture, demons, glitter, cleaning whiskers. He be Mr. Fisherman.
Bro, that wordplay is crazy, dog. That wordplay is crazy.
I tell your vision. 1, 2. Time is a matter of seconds. 1, 2, yeah. Off to see the wizard, leave the picture. Me and liquor, evil mixture, demons, glitter, cleaning whiskers. He be Mr. Fisherman. Back on my shit again, doing my own dance. Feel the rhythm, there's no hands. I tell your vision like Programs. Busy living on triple digits, young old man. Y'all dead wrong. I'm upper with the echelon, so butter with the bread long. I'm going strong, so my head gone and my head gone. Yeah, floating back up on the scene. I'm saying hello. Do my thing, I'm pulling strings like Tom Morello. I keep it moving, you'll be doing way too much. I ain't telling time, just tell you when it's up. Yep. Yeah. I'm only keeping good company. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah. One for you and one for me. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me.
Bro, yes, the wordplay in this fucking song is great.
It's crazy. I forgot about it, but Little quick story time is I was bumping this song before I actually like became hardcore into
Mac Miller.
Yeah.
For real?
For some reason, it just kept ended up in my Spotify playlist, my random Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
And I never really thought about it. But then when I started actually listening to Mac Miller's, this song popped up and I'm like, oh shit, this is the actual one song that's like, because after that Good AM, like when I bought it and listened to it, I listened to it for that whole year. But then for some reason, I don't know, maybe just music changed. I just kind of stopped listening to Mac. But then now that I started listening back to it again, I'm like, I've been bumping Program.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been at it.
And this is Woods right here. This is.
I love when it hits that busy living on triple digits, young old man.
Yeah.
Y'all dead wrong. I'm upper with
That's
S wrong.
Hell yeah.
Like this ain't built to last. I might just fade like those before me. When will you forget my past? Got questions, ask you know the stories.
I feel like he just sitting there like this.
No, that ass.
When you need to let me know. When you need to let me know. Can I come?
And hit it with a.
Do you believe me? Are you close? Yeah. Even if you don't, that'll get you strong.
That's when he hits it.
Hit it.
Do I
Love.
And hit it with a.
Can I get enough? Bro.
God damn.
Bro, man.
That shit hit.
I'm telling you, man. That's
I don't care what you're going through in life, bro. That shit hit.
yeah, bro.
That
Even
could
if
be
even if you're not going through anything, bro, it's like, hey,
That still hit.
I heard this song, bro. Hey, I'm going through something now. All of a sudden,
bro.
dog. You know what I mean?
Man,
Man, dude, it's unfortunate, man. But you know what? It's crazy though. Like that someone. I'm just grateful, bro. The fact that he was able to leave something like this behind, because music, I feel like, touches people in different ways that just can kind of just, it touches you in a way that you're like, it inspires you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like that inspiration is stuff that just takes people to like just different heights of their life, man.
Exactly.
And you gotta just.
That's the beautiful thing about music. No matter what genre you listen to, whether it may be some Mac Miller, whether it be some rock and roll, some country, whatever like that. That's the beautiful thing. There's always something for somebody to resonate to
And be inspired by.
Or help you. You're going through a sad time in life. You know, whatever genre, there's always something to help you through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, man, I'm trying to get motivated in the gym. There's always fucking something.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about music.
Music is amazing, bro. I'm jealous for the people, bro, like that I know, like the friends I know that make music and stuff like that, bro.
It's like, I wish I can.
I wish I can do that, dude. Like, that's a genuine talent, bro. And to sit there and put it on like a track and make it sound good, like, and just the wordplay and the enunciation of the words, like, and the beat, whenever it just, like, bro, all that stuff, like, that is a talent, dude.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that, like, so bad, because
it's almost like painting, dog.
Yeah.
It really is. And it's like,
it's because I love music so much. It's like, man, I want to be able to make stuff like this too, but I'm not saying I'm not talented enough to do something like that, but like,
certain people are meant to do certain things.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
and I'm not meant to make music,
me
bro.
neither,
like,
man.
Just straight
And
up.
That's the thing.
But I'm a huge fan.
Every time I hear a good song, no matter what genre it is, like, damn, I wish I made this shit. You know what I mean?
Literally, bro.
That's how good it is. Or like a movie. It's like, man, I wish I made that fucking
No,
movie.
really, bro. Movie, cinema too, bro. The things that movies can do.
They
for
almost
people as well.
correlate. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They both tell stories.
Both tell stories, man, and both can like just show you a really good, like, I don't know, I guess like a representation of life in a way. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess we're gonna call it with that.
I think this is perfect.
But
Just turn it up just a little bit as we ending it now.
okay, I got you. I think it's about to end, and yeah, 30,
a couple seconds,
30
yeah.
seconds, yeah. But hey, man, Tease, I appreciate you coming through
I
today,
appreciate
bro.
you having me on, man.
Honestly, bro, I appreciate you coming through, man. It means
Yes,
a lot
sir.
to me,
Yes,
man. It's one of my best friends right here, guys.
Same.
Man,
I've been knowing this boy since fourth grade.
Fourth grade, dog. Like, that's such a long time to know someone, dude. It's crazy. Like, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, man, like, this is the longest, like relationship that I have in my life. You know what I mean?
Besides, like, your parents and your siblings.
Besides my parents and my siblings, yeah. Like, it's just crazy that I've known someone that long, you know?
Yeah.
And still keep in contact with them like that.
Yeah.
But, again, bro, I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate
you know,
it,
willing to talk about this, bro.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
I appreciate that. And honestly, guys, like, for whatever y'all may be going through, man, what song is this? Oh, it's Circles. Whatever y'all might be going through, guys, just know that the storm don't last forever. And I know, like, while you're in it, it might feel like that. And I'm not saying I have all the answers either, man, but just surround yourself with people that, like, just love, you know what I mean? Surround yourself with people that just genuinely care about you, that just want you to do better, want to push you to do better, and just that are just willing to just
support you, man.
Support you, bro.
Support you.
Like, through thick and thin. Not judging you for anything that you do, man, because at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect.
Human. We're all.
Don't let anyone sit there and talk to you like they have it all figured out, because they don't. Either your parents, like, not to say, you know what I mean? Like, your parents, your older people in your lives that you see, bro, like, just because, like, you see them in the positions they're in, that doesn't mean they have everything figured out, man.
Exactly.
They learn just like how you learn, by making mistakes, and you learn from those things, and you know what I'm saying? Learn from those things and just keep progressing, man. Just keep pushing. I had a friend recently, just past weekend, man, tell me, what I found out, man, is if you keep pushing, good things happen.
Good things happen.
Only good things happen when you just keep pushing. And when you're in the middle of it, man, those days you just want to quit. Those days you're just like, man, I can't keep doing this, man. I got to get out of this job. I can't keep doing this. I got to get out of this relationship. It's like, keep pushing. Just see what happens.
It kind of, I read a quote. It was by David Goggins. It was literally kind of what you were saying. It was like, the days that you want to you give up, you just want to go home, you don't want to do nothing, those are the days that you should push it.
You have to do it, yeah.
Those are the days, like, you're made to get through that shit.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the saying is, like, good times don't always last.
Bad times don't always last, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's all a matter of just, look, whether if it's just writing in a journal, whether if it's talking to a friend, a counselor, a coworker, your family, whatever, man, just surround yourself by people you love, and
people that love you.
Just know these bad times aren't gonna last, and just work through it.
Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode, man. Y'all take care. Thank you again, guys.